The wilderness, a place of shadows and unknowns. It can feel vast and empty, a place of trials and testing. We see the lack of comfort, we feel the fear of the unknown. It is easy to see it as a place to avoid. Yet, within this seeming emptiness, a call echoes. A whisper invites us in. The wilderness beckons us to a deeper understanding. Not of the physical world but of our own souls. It is here in the quiet solitude that we find our true selves. Stripped bare of distractions, we come face to face with God. It is in the wilderness that we meet our weaknesses, we confront our fears, but in this confrontation we find strength, we discover a resilience we never knew we possessed. This is the paradox of the wilderness. It breaks us down to build us up. We are drawn to the wilderness by a longing for something more, a yearning for a deeper connection with ourselves and with the divine. It is a journey inward, a pilgrimage of the soul. Will you answer the call? The wilderness is a place of stripping away. It removes the comforts and distractions of our everyday lives. Gone are the familiar routines, the constant noise. In their place, a vast silence descends. At first, this silence can be unsettling. It amplifies the thoughts we try to suppress. It forces us to confront the things we hide from. Yet, this stripping away is essential. It is in the emptiness that we make space for God. We shed the layers of busyness and pretense that separate us from our true selves. As we let go of the need to control, we open ourselves to a new way of being. Imagine a tree, its branches heavy with snow. The weight threatens to break it. But then, a gust of wind sweeps through, releasing the snow. The tree, though bare, is now stronger, more resilient. This is what the wilderness does for us. It strips us bare, releasing the burdens we carry, making us stronger, more able to withstand life's storms. This process of stripping away can be painful. It is a process of letting go, of surrender. But it is in this surrender that we find true freedom. We are freed from the weight of expectations, the tyranny of the urgent. We are free to simply be, to rest in the presence of God. In the stillness of the wilderness, we begin to hear a different voice. A voice that speaks not in words but in whispers of the wind, in the rustling leaves, in the gentle lapping of water against the shore. It is the voice of God, speaking to the depths of our being. This is not a voice of judgment or condemnation, but of love and acceptance. It speaks of peace that transcends understanding, of a love that knows no bounds. It is a voice that calls us deeper, further into the wilderness of our hearts, where true transformation takes place. As we quiet our minds and open our hearts, we begin to experience God's presence in a new and profound way. We see His hand in the beauty of creation, feel His love in the warmth of the sun on our skin, sense His peace in the stillness of the forest. This is the gift of the wilderness, the opportunity to encounter God in the raw and untamed beauty of His creation. It is in these moments of quiet communion that our souls are restored, our spirits renewed. Section 4. A new perspective. Emerging from the wilderness, we are forever changed. The trials we faced, the lessons learned, have shaped us. We return to the world with a new perspective, a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the grand tapestry of creation. The wilderness has a way of shifting our priorities. The things that once seemed so important now pale in comparison to the treasures we have found within. We're less concerned with material possessions and more focused on living a life of purpose and meaning. Our relationships take on a new depth. We have a greater capacity for empathy and compassion. Having faced our own vulnerabilities in the wilderness, we are more present, more attentive to the needs of others. The wilderness does not shield us from life's storms, but it equips us to weather them with grace and resilience. We emerge stronger, braver, more confident in who we are and whose we are. Section 5. Answer the call. The wilderness awaits. It is a place of challenge and transformation, of solitude and solace, of stripping away and finding true abundance. It is a place where we encounter God in the raw and untamed beauty of His creation. Will you answer the call? Will you step outside your comfort zone and embrace the unknown? Will you allow the wilderness to strip away all that is not essential, revealing the beauty and strength within? The journey may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. For it is in the wilderness that we discover the depths of our own souls and experience the transformative power of God's